Hello, everybody. My name is What the Foo, and it's been a very, very, very long time since I've actually done a car vlog. And on top of that, it's been a very long time since I've actually made the decision to actually buy a car mount again, since I've changed cars. So, if you weren't aware, I used to do my car vlogs in my 2001 or 2003 Saturn Ion. And that was a thing until, first off, I've mistakenly thrown away my the plate mount for the phone because it was attached to my old case. And then after switching phones and after throwing away things, I actually can't find my original car mount for the phone. So I had to buy a new one. Finally bought it, and I got this. So that's not the important part. As you'll be aware, I didn't stream today. I didn't post a game video today, but that's only because there's just a lot going on today. Like, for example, I am grabbing footage from my friend Fook, aka Team Fookster, on Facebook Gaming, and when I was editing the highlights for our Overwatch session, when we streamed last week or something like that, we couldn't actually hear him very well, and a big thing was because I had the settings in OBS done incorrectly, so the settings prevented him from being loud enough to hear. So that means I need to go grab his file, blend it into what I have, and hopefully we'll have a concise and attractive let's play of him and I playing Overwatch, and on top of that making it a highlight. So that's going to be a thing, and it's something that's going to be fun to do. But I don't know, lately it's been really fun to experience life outside of YouTube, outside of Twitch, Facebook Gaming. I'm doing that now, by the way. I'm trying to make a system to where I'm keeping my phone games on there, but I can stream everything else too. And it's going to be really important when it comes charity live streams, because when I do the 8-hour, 4-hour, 12-hour live streams, I want to be able to make sure that people have access to it, and it'll broadcast to as many people as I possibly am able to reach. So I can reach people on Facebook, I can reach people on YouTube and Twitch, so that we can raise money towards the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention or any charities the team donates to after. So that's the thing. And I'm learning. Just recently, the biggest thing I had to deal with was a friend of mine assumed that I was ghosting them after my trip to California, which is back in February. Back in February, I might have taken a hiatus, a week vacation to California. And afterwards, I've been really bad at reaching out to people and say, hey, let's make plans, because I've been so busy just working on other projects. I've been busy sleeping because I work nights. I've been busy spending time with those appropriate. I've been, as appropriate as as immediate, because Joanna is my partner and I'm focused on the channel too. So I'm working these weird things because, for example, when it comes to doing YouTube now and Twitch, I'm trying my very best to put in 2 to 4 hours a day on just editing, if I can. Because say I have a day off from work, I'm trying to make sure that I stream a minimum of 2. I'll stream the maximum of 2 hours, and then I'll be editing the maximum of 6 hours in the day. So I'm working YouTube as if it's my actual job. But this is also because I'm editing videos and cutting them up into highlights. That way they're kind of digestible to understand, and it's more fun for people to say, hey, these are pretty funny. Where can I see more? And then in the link in the description down below, you'll see the full playlist of where the highlights came from. But with me being so busy with X, Y, and Z, I've had a hard time actually reaching out saying, hey, let's hang out with people. And I would usually think that friendship is kind of timeless. And I want to believe that if you're friends with someone, it's like you would ask if something's going on, if something's wrong. Or you would ask if, hey, I noticed this thing's going on. What's the situation here? So I'm in a particular, I have the personality to work so hard that I tend to like forget to reach out. And so whenever I see you, if I were to see you in person, if I see you on a regular basis and I've met and I was first introduced to you and I first met you in person, I'm going to make plans with you in the area if I can. So if I happen to pass by you at work and we're doing small talk, I'll make plans there if I remember. But if we're like chatting it up on social media and whatever, and the thought comes up to like, hey, come over to my charity stream, we're gonna have some fun, I'm gonna do that. But my friend, they decided to like ghost me, Joanna, and a friend of ours because they are tired of chasing us to make plans, and they never get reached out enough to make plans. So like they're saying it's my fault and our fault that we're not always saying, hey, what do you want to do? Let's hang out, instead of like them coming to us. They want us to come to them. And I find it ridiculous that they know what kind of people, they know what I'm like when it comes to inviting and making plans. They know what Joanna is like. They know what our friends like. We don't tend to make plans with you very often if we don't see you enough because we're so busy on our own. But if you happen to pass us by chance, you are capable. You're more than welcome to like make plans in person because we communicate better in person. They've understood already that we don't talk very well through texting, but when we're together, it's perfectly fine. We can communicate perfectly fine in person, but they forget that. So they're upset that we don't reach out to them through social media saying, hey, let's make plans. And we've tried to reach out to them, but the problem is they've understood that back when the four of us went to California together, they knew that their phones had problems because on the second to last day of our time in California, they were trying to text us and we never got the text. And so it didn't take until later that night that we got their text, so like asking, say, so no one got my text, huh? And then I would send a screenshot and people would confirm my screenshot then saying, hey, we didn't receive your text since this time, so something's wrong with your phone. They accepted it. And then comes a month later, they forget that it happens with their provider. And Joanna has told me that she's reached out to them. She's reached out to them. And I can accept that they want to do things in certain ways. And I can't stop them. I really can't stop them from feeling this way. But I just really wish that when they didn't end the friendship because we don't make plans enough. Like they felt left out whenever they're with us. But in reality, there's no replacing the time that Joanna, myself, and our friend has been through. But even though you're new to the friendship, that doesn't change the fact that you shouldn't be angry to where there will be times where you're left out. I have had that happen too with another group of friends of mine. But the moral of the story is like I have to accept that I can't change your opinion, but I really wish things went a certain way. Like if they had the chance to like come out and have lunch and we can talk about it. I reached out and say, hey, we should all have lunch together. There's been some miscommunication, I feel like. And then they blow us off. that's your fault. I can't change your mind, and that's just the story of the situation. But that's been a big cog, a big clog in what's been going on in my head. And I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to get better through this. I'm trying to understand and accept how things happened. But I can't do anything. It's not anything it's not anything that I can control, but I wish you the best. You were a big part in our lives last year and the year before, and I can't change that. But if you decide to not want to speak to us directly and sort things out directly, then I really can't change your opinion or how you approach certain decisions. I really wish you the best, and I really wish there is a time for us to reach out. But anyways, that's what's been going through my head. I'm gonna be reaching my friend's place very soon, so big update. I got car mount again. Big update. I can actually I can talk to you in the car now, so that way I have more time to do other things. And so I just really hope you have a good time today. I know for some people I've been able to piss you off. Lately I've found myself being able to actually make people upset very easily, and I wish I didn't upset people the way I have been the past couple weeks. But for those of you that I've pissed off, for those of you who feel like you're attacked, I'm sorry. I'm ignorant, and I'm sorry that I'm dumb enough to where you have to explain it to me several times, and I hope that you love me for being, even though I'm so stupid, for not understanding it the first time. So I'm very sorry that I may have upset you more than once, but I really hope that you have a good day. And for everyone else, today's going to be a good day because you're you, and that's enough. Links, I may post a link. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to post the charity links down below, but I'm currently doing charity. So if you follow me on Instagram at WTPHU Gaming, What the Foo Gaming, the link to my campaign page is in my bio. So I'm coming up to the house. So in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, my name is What the Foo. I'm your friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.